Hi, Mido. My name is Mario. I'm with GeekvsFan. How are you today?
I'm well, thank you. How are you, Mario?
I'm doing fantastic and happy Halloween, by the way.
Yes, happy Halloween to you too. Are you doing anything special tonight?
Just taking the kids out trick or treating. Nothing too crazy, but yeah.
Nice. Nice. Very good.
And by the way, this movie was also like perfect to watch. It was great. I've always loved murder mysteries, and I understand that because it's a murder mystery, there's not too much we can say. So let's not reveal anything here.
No.
I do have three questions for you if you're ready.
Yes, absolutely. Shoot.
Okay, so the big one is considering that this is a murder mystery. I know that directors in the past have not fully let a script go to all the actors. So I want to know, did you know where the plot was going from the beginning, or was this a more day-to-day process for you?
Well, I got the entire script when I got it, and so when I read it the first time, it was a murder mystery for me too. Because
Oh, okay.
I was trying to figure it out. As I was going page by page. Is it me? Is it somebody else? Is it that person? Is it that person? And each page, it kind of something different gets revealed, and so I was like the audience, really going through it and really trying to turn the page. And I could have just opened the last page and kind of found out then, but I wouldn't want to do that. So I didn't do that. I read it from the beginning to the end and figured it out like everybody else.
Perfect. That's like a Michael Caine thing to do. Go to the last page and see if your name's on it.
Yeah, yeah. Did I get killed? Am I still there?
Yeah, exactly. Also, your character is very stoic yet funny in a way. What was it like getting into that role?
I think he's probably one of my favorite people because I really leaned into the kind of funniness without wanting to be funny. I don't
Yeah,
think he's trying to be funny.
no,
It just comes out that way. And it comes out that way because he's had his nose put out and somebody walked into his territory and is telling him how to do his job. And that would make me feel a particular way. And so everything he does, there's a comment on it. But he's without him saying something, but he's commenting the whole time. And I think that was a lot of fun to kind of explore and to lean into and to see, okay, why is his nose so put out? And all right, and what's the journey with that? Is he staying there or is it moving somewhere? And so yeah, that was something that both Misha and I really explored.
yeah. The dynamic between the two of you guys was actually really great. The way you guys played off each other was really good. It almost felt like well, I guess you could kind of say it was like a buddy cop movie as well, even though neither of you, well, I mean, I don't know how much I could say.
No, I don't
Um,
say it. Yeah, yeah, I get it. I know what you're saying.
yes, you guys played off each other very well. Everything was, yeah, like you said, you were like the straight man kind of, where you would have these like little instances and little moments, and it would just be kind of hilarious, especially in like a kind of grim situation.
Mhm.
Um, Another thing is, how much of the film was set? Were you guys on location? Was it all backlot work? Can you give us a little bit into some of that?
No, we were in Egypt. We were in Cairo itself. We shot at the Giza Plateau with the pyramids as our backdrop, so we were actually there. Those are real camels. They were there as well. We shot on the Nile. We shot in the streets of Cairo, and we shot in the big bazaar, Khan al Khalil, in Cairo itself. So for us, it was really amazing because you don't have to do much when you're at an incredible location like that because the
Yes.
location really fills you up with so much energy. And being at the Giza Plateau and having the pyramids right there as a backdrop was amazing. And then you add on top of that the heat. We really worked in the middle of summer. I don't know who thought that
Ooh,
was a good idea. So it was,
yeah.
I think it was June, July, and it was 40 degrees in the shade. And we were out there and there's no shade anywhere. I say
No.
40 degrees in the shade, but there was no shade.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
nothing. There was nothing to cover us. So that was incredible. And then working with the animals was amazing, but also the set design and the cars, all of that really
Yes.
helped to be able to transport us into that time period. So time traveling is really one of the most fun things of what we do for a living, to be able to examine and try and find out what was life like in the 1930s in Cairo. How do they speak? What do they wear? How do they communicate? And
Yeah.
what do they care about?
Yeah, no, you're absolutely correct. The setting itself. So the reason I asked that question is because I've been fooled before with Hollywood magic, where you take a look at a movie and you're like, oh, they were never in New York, and I'm like, oh, that's
Mm.
crazy. So when I saw it, I was kind of like, are they actually there, or is this somewhere in like the Mojave Desert or
No,
Arizona?
no, no, no. We were there. We were there, and I tell you, it was a blast. It was a blast because we got a chance to introduce these locations to a wider audience, but also to interact with the locals and see how they felt watching us do what we do in their backyard. So it was an incredible gift and a privilege to be there.
Yeah, it looked absolutely incredible. The movie's great. Again, I don't want to say too much. I don't want to spoil anything. Just like any like good murder mystery novel by Agatha Christie or any good murder mystery movie, it's always best to. It's great because now if I watch it a second time, I'll like pick up certain things, and so yeah, I don't want to say too much about it, but I want to thank you so much for your time. This was absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much. And until next time.
Thank you. Until next time, all the best.